Fruit, 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 fruit. Fed up with hearing about it. Don't like fruit anymore. So boring. I know. Don't stay fresh for long, you know, you've got to eat it pretty quick really. And the bananas, they go spotty, they taste horrid. They go all black and that. And apples with bruises on, awful. Pears with bruises on, soggy cherries, soggy bananas, soggy grapes. But like, you know, you go into someone's house or he's going to cough. Excuse me. I'll cut that bit out later. Nah, not really. Yeah, and he got like a fruit bowl on the table, centre of the table, with like 3 unripe bananas in there, faded apples, wrinkly grapes. You know, I mean, like fruit's kind of, it's classed as like a treat, isn't it? That's about it really. Like 1 apple a day keeps the doctor a day and all that sort of thing, you know. More like 10 apples a day and a few more pounds of fruit, that'll do the job. Keep you happy, keep your colon happy, make you happy. But yeah, it's a strange one. I've been living on fruit really, pretty much. For about a year, I suppose. I've been really trying the high carb raw vegan thing. It is kind of hard. You've got to get it in. You've got to pound it in. You can eat as much as you want. I've gone probably three days mostly on just fruit now. What I mean by that is I'll go 3 days and then I'll perhaps have some rice or something, or like salads or something. So like literally I'll have I'll just be munching fruit all day long, even for like an evening meal. And just on 3 days, you can really get yourself running clean, you know. It's something you suppose you've got to build up to, you know. If you're like Western diet and you go boom straight into that, you're probably perhaps going to be shitting like crazy and like thinking, oh no, this ain't for me. It's not agreeing with me. It's all wrong. It certainly ain't right. Well, it is right really after a while. The more you do it, just look at other people getting the results, I suppose, you know. Not I'm getting super results. I'm a lot better rider than I was. And as a human being, I think I'm a lot better. I'm a lot calmer, a lot happier. I think a lot clearer. I think a lot more than I did, because I thought a lot anyway about stuff. So, yeah, it's all good. It's strange, you know, like people are like, what's going on? Or they're plenty enough to open their mouth and comment on Facebook or somewhere, or say something without perhaps showing an interest in your videos on YouTube, or asking you some questions. I'd love it if some people sent me even personal messages or something, asking like anything, you know. Because food's a funny one. People I think they do get a bit weird when it comes to food, because we've been told so much shit, I think, over the years, and it's all these products that were sold, you know, food products, not real food, and we just got all these companies that are really just after our money. Like the supermarket now, you go in there, you got all these different breads, and you know, omega-3 in this and omega-3 in that. You know, low salt, with salt, high fat, low fat. I mean, you know, you go into the supermarket now. I mean, I say supermarkets. That's pretty much the choice we've all got, isn't it? It's that's what it is in today's world, I suppose. I mean, you obviously I still try and support as independent as I can. There's a few places near me. Obviously, I don't live in the tropics. I live in Great Britain, but I mean, there's growers and veg places you support local, which you know, they sell some good stuff. I've had some good things lately. Some really nice apricots the other day. Done a nice smoothie with that, and then peaches and stuff. Obviously they've got to get them in, you know, but different places do different quality stuff. Like I went to my local branches of Tesco a couple of weeks ago. They did these really nice plums, you know, they were really plump, pretty good. And also because they've expanded the store now, they're stocking the stuff that I'd have to go out of town for to another bigger store. Like they do the organic dates now, USA dates, Pretty happy with that. You just got to find out, you know. You got your let me see, you got your Waitrose, which I do like to shop in, a little bit more spendy on certain things, but they get some different quality stuff in. Then you got Asda's, Tesco's, Sainsbury's, which I haven't been in for a while. I haven't been in Sainsbury's for a while. And then Morrison's, you know. Each individual one sells different stuff, you know. You get to know what the crack is as far as that goes. And then I support local organic stores and shops, which they're about. You get your little bits from everywhere. Do what you got to do. Yeah, it's not hard work after a while. A lot of it I just turn into a cycle ride, depending on where I'm going to go. I'll go and pick some stuff up. Yeah, talking about that, like last week I clocked up 579 kilometres, which is pretty good. And then Sunday we done the Sportif, which is just knocked out like a normal ride, really. I reckon if I probably rested up most of the week, just gone for little spin the legs rides, I would have done better. But no, I just like cycling. I just like doing the mileage, really. I don't like save myself all week to go out and blast myself on one, you know, on like a Sunday or something. I just ride my bike, you know. Got my little trailer. But when I'm not driving, that's pretty much what I use to get around to go and get stuff. Who would have thought 3 years ago where I'd be now? It's pretty cool, I think. But saying that, I've always wanted to get a bob trailer. I used to read, there used to be an American mountain bike magazine called Bike. And I think there's a guy in there still now. I don't know if he's like sub-editor or something, Mike Farentino. So I think they did an issue, well, they did a feature in an issue where they went over the Quantox, and I always want to find out if that was available, whatever issue it was in. But yeah, I always used to be a real fan of that magazine. I used to go day and night everywhere to try and get hold of it, because it was a pretty awkward one to get hold of, but the photography in there was amazing. And that was my favourite magazine. I've still got all my old copies and stuff. I think it's a bit different than it used to be now, you know, like. But anyway, yeah, that's why I first seen an advert for a bob trailer, and that was over 10 years ago. I know I always had a soft spot for them. I think it's definitely a good thing to do, you know, if you're using your bike to get around, and then you get a trailer, you get like a yellow bag with it. You can carry like 80-90 pounds of stuff in there, but just to pop down the shops to eliminate an unnecessary car journey is great. And I just find I'm towing mine further and further as you get used to the weight and the way it handles. Different sort of riding, but you know, you adapt. It's fun. I mean, you can't really hop out the saddle and go crazy with it. You have to just sort of counterbalance it and stuff. But it's good. No dancing like Lance with it, but you know, you just get used to it. It's you can't be too swift on reacting around certain obstacles, otherwise, you know, you probably get flipped off or something. I've had a few scary moments when I first had it. But well recommended. Bob Trailer accessories, bobtrailershop.com in America, and St. John Street Cycles, Bridgewater, you can go for shopping for that, and they do all the accessories, and they shop out around the world and stuff, so take a look. I love my bob trailer.